Now Barcelona are conceding more goals than Rayo Vallecano. Barca conceded 25.
Okay.
And no go near share or mono count with the N1. Chairman conceded 25. So until Enra, defensively they were better than Barcelona. And you know, so I shall Rayo Vallecano this season. They were more pace up front today. So the Rayo Vallecano bobola. Yeshua said the most important thing I need here and he said now say Liverpool last game on boy, you know. The most important thing was for them to win. Who we knew we are there can be a home sharing here. They are tossing me manager and he said Real Madrid drop points. Now Atletico drop points. Now chairman one shot. More points now my dropping becomes irrelevant.
That's true.
And Real Madrid the last 3 matches, La Liga the last 3 matches, they've lost 1 and they've drawn 2. Possible 9 points, you know. Chairman, I'm not dropping 7. Again, only 2 points per.
Okay.
And we needed to take advantage. And against Rayo Vallecano, dear chairman, make more man feel confidence and me share. Now me flip is yara ma be score line. Now ma kokakra, now ma be score line. And no pain na menya daji and ma hwe boni yi pa. Minim de ntia ajare pictures na article. Na mom no say ye go back. Offside rule ni today. Me the image ni ma trend. Na for purposes of our discussion, so we team project here. Chairman, you read the offside rule no. Say neka. Chairman, offside rule is a player moving from or standing in an offside position is in the way of an opponent and interferes with the movement of the opponent towards the ball is an offside offense if it impacts on the ability of the movement of a player to challenge for the ball. Say an offside man, it's true. It's ujna your offside position. Na ball na ye but the chairman one movement ujna hodi. Na your movement na ujna hodi no kra no. Chairman say why impede on the movement of any other player unya offside. But enya san the scene ra. Player no say go no. Chairman no unya offside. Me and I was wondering, say we there. Why am I for betray here? Who say Barcelona kwesisi Rayo Vallecano for? But a share boni we no. Player na or share go in your offside. But time I have free kick no. Player ba ko sada be gina offside position.
Okay.
A movie towards Inigo Martinez. I obstructed the movement of Inigo Martinez. Chairman, who read him right here and you're offside. That was a complete offside. Again, Mekai passed last year. Chairman Mekai. Joao Felix go be against Air Granada. Ye floaty air long ball. And they say a branch of Lewandowski actually. Chairman Lewandowski Etienne Cabo no. Etienne Cabo one touch ball. The movement of the ball did not change. But ball the buy na. Yes, say Air Lewandowski and make an attempt. Abrano jina outside position no. Joao Felix go. Chairman, one kasa be jina video so kasa na offside. Mekai me bought to let me say dia assemble from the bam menya.
Your video.
But I carry you.
Okay, say Joao Felix na offside because Abrantie be a friend Lewandowski agent outside position. Even though say ni one cabo no, but the movement you know, or make an attempt so betimi abeki attempt say or the home cabo no and refugee offside. Baby I no be a adwene say penalty na mrani die chama Erika Kambra na wi penalty na
okay
yejima ye no chama it was a foul inside the box there a penalty
of course
but me no be anso ye adwene say the same incidents no Rayo Vallecano enyabi I think say yen center back air park basi enso ekoche air Rayo Vallecano full player back wa I think say senka omo consider air va na be anka referee betimi age penalty against Barcelona. But the same way, Yansu another penalty. Danny Omo.
And then we have penalties.
Chama, so she game na Danny Omo referee play advantage. Danny Omo EBT goalkeeper yawi. The goalkeeper was late. And oye tackle on Danny Omo. And a referee ball an advantage. Chama over advantage now Luswa. Oh my back. I'm a calling for the foul. Inside the box, the last touch, you know, and I boy, I think say Rafinha and the boy outside one to hit target. But so consider the incident before say Rafinha Ebos Abona. Now we goalkeeper I make a foul on Daniomu. And the amount from dear back pena a year in Peniaka. The goal no was a complete offside. Pedismra.
Yo.
Now last year
that's right.
Trent Yanko Odeme Bakubia and news is here. Andy na better hand to ne tintini na nia breed gidi. Last year ye penalty ma Real Madrid. Chema last year we didn't penalty. Wasn't it the same Spanish referees? Last year ye penalty ma Real Madrid in this incident. Now the same Spanish referees. Last year Barcelona in the El Clasico. Abrante Feno I think say Lamine Yamal. A perfect goal in the El Clasico. You see any goal line technology. Referees na who the same Spanish referees. Yes, near take advantage. Why do people still want to find excuses? That's a yesha that nyadi deserve it.
Christian.
Munfire bomai. Munfire bomai.
Yeah, big, yeah. You go explain. Tire.
Hey, yo, that's my cat.
Okay. Mintiwe.
Chairman.
I say rich way.
Obeba.
Because rich way. And this way. And then when you and then they would down. I say no way no.
Real Madrid is the best.
Real Madrid from you know
so I say Real Madrid is the best football club in the world.
Martinez running. Nice sorry for you. Inigo Martinez ran into the guy. He did not block him. Yeah, will be a runner or block him. I remember image. The guy did not block him. Inigo Martinez rather ran into the guy.
Trend. Me man 4 images.
Also the
first image. Never the baby and now Brent Dijano. Say or remaining at the same place. Nantisa. The chairman. Harry Brent in the first image.
Yes.
The second image. They didn't remain at the same position.
About the
first image in the never second image. He moved from Baby Ojina to almost the line.
I saw by the had your answer one down.
One movie, one standing or movie towards Inigo Martinez.
That's what I was image movement directed towards.
But the point is that Baby Ojina
directed towards Inigo Martinez.
He moved towards Inigo Martinez. He moved.
So Chamo
last year, third image. He
blocked him.
No, Inigo Martinez ran into him. And Inigo Martinez retreat from Chamo. On the run about so. Or running the piano to
and the
offside.
Christian Belmati Adebia on Sunday Brof now we use sir Intaka moved towards
I think you ran into him.
No, but it matters baby but
to the matter and say
movement
and they hana about him kakra
movie he moved
or say he moved towards
the player.
Inigo Martinez but how did he move to because him straight?
Andy.
Well, I'm at you.
Chairman, you heard the first image and the second image. You heard the position of the player. Did he remain static? Did he move?
But the point is that your player also ran. But Hannah, the area third one, it looks like the Barcelona player.
I just say offside rule. I think who say you go Martinez? That's one no sorry for your money back.
Me say last year.
Last year,
this goal was not last year. Joao Felix, and the one be a story no. Joao Felix goal. You say Abrante Lewandowski. A movie na ya you air ball. You see Lewandowski tries or head ball ni tianka ball no. But I'm a friend Joao Felix.
But not interfering. He interfered.
But one of the things and so I mean to refer to Barca fans, if you have a team they make a case and say the player is on his way to go defend. And now will be a blocking.
And now who are running into me? You can run into it is not that he ought not to be there. And yes, a foreign material on the field of play. Or can we? And now who are running into me again? Chamo on all 10. No, I probably be a Jenny. If Bona and your offside, you float one player. later the player no control you opia ball man boss yanke onye off because Nkabon I changed from the initial position where the ball was being kicked. He was in an offside position. If the player no ball say no, a control ball no, acquire cross brand no boss yanke onye offside. So he was still part of the game. He was still part of the game. And that's one game no.
Now we Pepe.
Player ran into him.
Was he in an offside position?
He was in an offside position.
Did he interfere with play?
He did not interfere with play in any way.
He did by moving.
He did not.
He did by moving.
He did not.
The first and the second image.
Send the movement no.
Towards the ball. If he had moved towards the ball.
Send the movement and only towards the ball.
To block the goalkeeper.
Blocking goalkeeper or obstructed player.
That obstruction, rather Inigo Martinez ran into him. Because Inigo Martinez turning what the first position no be Inigo Martinez na no turning or run ni post no because now the ball had been controlled and no running into the player who had now turned and he was now part of the game because the first player now all control ball on your offside or control ball you can play you can be part of
hell of a decision where a hell of a decision
Jeremy and ready a law offside law that the two should be
okay read the answer you read okay say a player moving from or standing in an offside position is in the way of an opponent and interferes with the movement of the opponent towards the ball. This is an offside offense if it impacts on the ability of the opponent to play or challenge for the ball. It's some Christian can say I'll say almost just say or a player not standing in the way of Inigo Martinez. Maybe impacting on his ability to challenge for the ball.
So the point is that esa ko twene homa Inigo Martinez eko. Control you no. If the pass had been sent to him, okay last season, Madrid go near the tia by Munich in a Champions League no complain me. Once the ball is controlled by somebody who is not offside and now place you onside, why initially now I are offside than obi control ball no offside. The first offside is gone. It is gone. A branch control onya ball. The moment on control ball, that initial offside of the third player now Inigo Martinez, that offside is ruled off because after there is a different case of a different scenario. I could draw offside. So at this moment, once the ball is kicked, he was in an offside position. The guy who ran onto the ball is not offside. Or no controlling ball you are. Whoever is in offside at that time, and matter him.
Okay.
Put your offside beam.
Okay.
Say the outside. I say we can free or no.
What's the referee now na walk on the course? Now I'm missing the ball. Rebecca Saba, they are showing sorry.
You crying now count down.
Who offside be our way. Me ade bia ye bone e clear go clear go na masan
sa na obi
ye lead you de wo ho ya ye rough am abe pa ye ho ye nsu ya ba be pa ho afi na obi su offside na bebre beba bebre beba
mama for say via ba mo the Champions League
enye but o enye bad ya this season
mu goals no say va
this season in Spain say team be cry ye dia say ye Madrid na mo match bia ya pon we cry man say bia mbenya penalty ase.
A clear penalty.
What makes it clear? Yes, so there were issues, but can you also Barca for you, Chairman? Yeah, Barca for you, and say we complain on the low key. There were issues on that, but people ain't count. But you never no be sorry. Chris now beside you.
I'm some of the
Chairman, who was 17-year boy, not the whole world, were taking the whole football world by storm. As answer when because be anti. Say dangerous akula with these 17 years or take your whole football by storm. People go against it. It is true, Chairman. Vinicius Munina key players Mbappe or more top star. But 17-year boy, Pepe Nyawa. Now was I taking football because Nanko what's wrong with them? Real Madrid is the best football club on earth, no doubt about that. But the best sporting clubs are Barcelona are best. Every time that rivalry will be there. But me feel say Momwana my na difference ni say league 1 year na 7 and I'm okay saying Sa afena Mbappe nya form to leg in the margin.
Na mo share classic na defense.
Na si abese. Na sa classic yes our 3 points. For 3 points kind. Pepe o dey for 3 points kind. Mo share classic. Enti sa na be. Sa man ti dey be dey say.
What was the difference?
No we are
no son say ba go timi lead ba ko son enwotwe.
No abeti. E ma game ni e.
Ba kwa ye.
Se me hwe table.
Asna na ye ya. Ka ye wiase adapa afo mu ntimi da. Ba mu mienu. Mumienu
what's on our can you
what is Arsenal na ya ke we say ye ego for the boss Real Madrid of all teams leading song Barcelona of all teams leading what you say
yes we be you no normally leading 15 gram e be you yes you leading 8 or so mama betu any time I didn't there clear goal clean goal and yeah, that's all you're there. Someone put your table in her man. That's all.
Okay, where match as a match day 20.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, no 46.
Yeah.
And Momo 39. In fact, Abianca, Atletico Madrid is also doing well.
Very, very well.
It's that time we lead almost 7 points.
Yeah.
Uwe ma mumie no ndia wa consistent kakra ye Atletico Madrid on ye anya on ye ode dada ne esro ba mumie no wa ba kwafle ba ko nya speed media ba and they say Barcelona ababenya 51 points, Real Madrid 51 and Atletico 50. Atletico for say said your mom jump on say more 3 points of baby no almost what 3 points of baby now eh they are mudi omesam
Atletico show any bra you mesam
almost mudi afi omesam and o mo pay pass o mo body say mumie no match na empire say mu just say gim
ba ko be so ma say league no o ma say o be say o yeah see Benjamin Madrid almost say one yes you Benjamin Madrid trainers and I tell ma Pepe hade bi so mami Chema he ngofo tu yomodasi. Enti papa kokura we po B2 wa leagues and B2 wa Europe na enya mo wa. He Lewandowski ne your friend say Mbappe. Papa kokura we o.
Chema kokura we say.
Chema te we Mbappe age ni free ni. Na so
na ka say Mbappe okay bo mu na ka say.
Bo mu na make.
Chema ka we the age akwa me mu nya ezo mu nya.
Chema bo mu na make. Chema papa kokura ne person ko Saudi. Na obiti Mbappe wa Champions League more goals achema eno so enya wanwa
Mbappe has moved to a new terrain.
It's about selling.
When the first season was Barca oje
now let's go to the Champions League. Yes Champions League
said there is one thing what Champions League is scam.
Champions League is scam.
Chama de who say scam ne say all the analysis will be we no 90% teams are kese na ehye but what you say nti omma sometimes to me ye adwuma gu but say wo ye adwuma ni yeso acha me to me efa meaning say what you say in this week they are say most of the teams are not safe omo winning first leg omo lose win say for example Club Brugge winning first leg chama in the history of the Champions League 16 knockout you're knocking it out 16th after winning the first leg on say Milan the last 6 no lose first leg emu 5 chema or Kofi on say Atalanta they need to do what they've not done before to qualify chema omu say PSV also if I'm right almost so chema 50 years after no more person or round of 16 omu safe Benfica akoshe 1-0 we beka say here by home record last 8 match omu winning 1 omu safe. Almost all the teams are not safe, but you're saying and a wild team. That's a credit your move free man.
But there's one thing, me know we are doing. All tournaments, the big competitions. Yeah. It's always about the big teams now. And I mean, look at the World Cup. Look at AFCON. Christian Empire na say bia mega millions bomaya
no was what was our class
but omo na dodo na omo na say obu ho business plan bia wo hwem pa jai
let's go
na kaska o ba ko some ko so throw book because how to be rich I guess God will print book or the probably
onya nim there says onya ska nya sa
na boy this say busa say are there any Atletico Madrid fans in Ghana?
Meaning Bako, Drake. Meaning Bako.
Vanyo, Kwamusu, Atletico Madrid fan. Who do our printed? Why draw Atletico Madrid? you can say power ball.
Right Vallecano nya supporters.
Against one. Okay,
Milan game, don't say the last 6 are Omolusu first leg away. Emu 5, Chem Omu Frim.
Oh, okay.
The only exception was against Wauti Manchester United in 2006.
Is it on the call?
So, of course, but a good thing. The good thing is Omo ball San Siro. The whole 12 games the unbeaten. So that is a good thing for them. Omo winning 7, draw 5. And in the Champions League, our last 3 were home. So Omo to me and winning. But 2007 was the last time we recorded 4 straight wins. And head to head now, Omo winning 1 against this team, but also by at home. So it is good for them. Now we're PSV 50 years, I feel on best Omo ball round of 16. And on my way from this season has been good, but all put together has been very poor. So Omo winning 3 out of 17 were away. Elusu 11 draw 3. And they don't also fare well in Italy. Omo ko Italy Omo lusu 5 and winning 1. They've been very poor. So chairman, because Omo kwa away where Italy 5 losses and 1 win, maybe a win or loss situation to a make home advantage for AC Milan. But whether or not Milan beat me, I said the total number of goals to qualify. Chairman, I can't guarantee, but I think a win for Milan will not be bad. By Indian, they are 20 games unbeaten in the Champions League at home. Win 16, draw 4. And Chairman, was the last 4 so at home, no more win you. Into coach, no to me winning 5 now. No, so where you call it Flake and Jupp Heynckes record of winning their first 5 home games in the Champions League. And I think that will be a hell of a record for him as a manager here, Chairman on Yadi. Now, Omoni Scotland team say about the last 5 for home in our Chairman Mashi. Into me assure so qualify for the round of 16 for 21 consecutive time, no doubt about that. Now you heard their Celtic Edeba. Celtic Inga Lusu first leg, the last 9 Chairman they've been eliminated. Then again, Inga dia Omasa progress after also losing the first leg in the European competition before. Ever in the Champions League.
Omu Lusu first leg, they
Omu Frim.
Okay.
And they are winless away in 12. Chairman, Omo Lusu na draw 3. They've been very, very poor. Again, 15 games on my board Germany, so Omo winibi. Omo draw 3, Lusu 12. Chairman, me expected buying so Omo Celtic by 3-0. Because the last time out Omo Bahan, that was the scoreline. And a win over 2.5. Anything less than that, now I'll be very much disappointed. Chairman, Atlanta were injuries. Omo Cycle Lusu 2-1. History soon near Omo side. Into putting it together, how are they going to fare? Okay, 38 years ago was the last time Omo qualify after Omo Lusu the first leg. Now, so we Champions League proper at home, Omo winning 1, Lusu 2, and winning 1. Omo last 4 games in the Champions League all venues, so they've not been good. And Omo saying 0 consecutive wins at home in this season Champions League. The last time on a Belgian team a ball home on a chairman. Omulusu 2-1. And this is your knockout state. Now Michelin. This time another Belgian team so eba. Now Brugge so problem they say. 1 out of 6 Champions League games no. Omu winning no chairman. And I said 16 times Omu winning. First leg in the chairman Omu kwa winning in Omu frame.
Oh okay. And I said you ready out.
Chairman Omu frame. And in Italy so they are winless in 7. Oma draw 2 Lusu 5. And a Champions League away na gachema Oma winning just 1 game, Oma draw 3 Lusu 3. So a draw can even push them through. But chema Atalanta poor form no. And na mean to me but what I know is say so here Brugge on last 5 Champions League away game chema Omo share exactly 1 goal. Omo ye team Omo nya 1 goal. Tiemfa so Omo de akoko tuma Atalanta bet me asho chema me hu a 2-1 score line for a minim team obe winning. Maybe at least that a score line a repeat wa hane betu me aba said you been winning day betu me nya 2. Chema was last week near rest a game bad but na ko win throughout.
Yeah.
And say the same thing ebe follow there. Me who 2 wide Atlanta 2-1 or Brugge 2-1. I don't think so it's going to be a draw. And finally, you know, Benfica or more from because last 5 games all come to Chema Omo winning.
Yami match na near the cancel our chance of 4 very interesting games. In fact, a chakra another EPL game. Aston Villa will play against Liverpool. Liverpool will game just to clear the way for game Newcastle over the weekend. EFL Cup no. and so emu I don't know, but yabafi
Man City now.
Ozai
Christian Maso China. Omuda so jira Man City. Amuso mbashe. Mumi shafa na moje. Adi mo say easy. Ebi kwa mko show bia na mabre. Ya se mo jeze dia. Ya dia mo say simple.
Also the mungo jira bia sa.
Wudi shafa na mo say nyi. Champions League. Saturday eji na ni declare.
Na say mo yes I ma game ni ngada chema. Mo be Arsenal be ji.
Chama na Messi na mo jili no. Messi wona mo jili.
Mo po mo be Arsenal dia.
I know ya.
Enya basa. Enya chema so no ya chile. Ba anamo pesa kabu ya mo si Arsenal.
Ya be Arsenal na eji.
Mo pesa mo si Arsenal.
Na bi e pesa mo na.
Okay, ati.
Okay, yabafi na
Ebetumi abes. Chairman, this is what I have for today.
Okay. All right, Christian. Fair question now.
Maso di ka boboso anytime AC Milan ebe lose Champions League first leg ewa we bia no. Yana qualification very difficult for them. Maso specifically the last time we qualifying was against Manchester United. Omo lose first leg no. Old Trafford by 3-2. And a second leg no. San Siro. Omo Manchester omo 3-0.
Okay.
But I have to look at that AC Milan team of Kaka, Maldini, Gattuso, Pello, Abrantefen, Ambrosini, next time the neighbors team. Eventually they went on to win the Champions League by beating Liverpool 2-1 the final in that year.
Okay.
That's the last time AC Milan ever Champions League Olusu first leg tie. Ultimate qualify. Since then, there can be no say omu ebo first leg na sumu lusua. Omu qualification no ya na din the man omu. But adeba kwa me huni say omu ba against Feyenoord. German ene game no menye AC Milan entanshe goals enka me kon over 2.5.
Second companion for zen ko so mo ba. Ti omo ya arrangement per flight momo. So the omo mra na omo wie ya omo sa return it. And no yen sa enti enra meeting no oya Kumasi Asante Rompanyi for cause go see piano and over live on Facebook some of the images no and it go hard to focus so Vincent so dote and omo the Lali uncle yes ono now bonny hard folk ambro polo na shano no now of course the every president was there none advice or and Vincent so dote general secretary so na omonti meeting no nyina some de omudi ho nkoma na meeting no de piem ni meeting ni chance na aye kati as a kokoye every president no osre say opa kotoko focho de SCBA mo fanche na chopa no kan say enye a chopa say bia nipa na wu no nko osa pom chow say bia nsem ni siye no omu hu nanim go kumase because him say do na what is it every president no why any inti o chechire mu de inti a na omu hu no any bibia no am to we dey say dem want to ba is it fit for go na energy ni yi nyina e just say the want to then you say go for and you know o show mo say kumase de obeba but e bia they say there oba maybe our family na yene kono companion for but was say omo jitum na o promise omo so say omo let omo dia ba kono has ade omo dia bre no about safety measures also mo implementing all the various stadium nyina no o promise ya even o assure omo we dey promise o assure omo say obehwe na stadium nyina no omo aye na Osra ko say kabeya ko MTNFA Cup match omni second 11 wise nka omo ana say no next week ya na yebo te go omo ana match no na Asante ko nso insist say omo nso be say efi no ka ebeya omo mo nsie polling wi na mo return it to football because ade atom ni so a true son of the club and a dafom inti enone share omonso but isi ameka ze kodoko players that started training kodokore has nyaji tum say ball no de ombebo nobody is saying say you break ball no you enjoy ball na de ntia omo de sa omonsam no koto omanim no about almost safety because it looks like Omuko other venues are. That be the teams that target you. Musisi form and I'm with your draw ba and the Sani one in Yan. Omuna de be the yob. It is almost left and say, some years saying in every and Mama said you're pen and dia bono on the ball. Other things on the talk of the Kotokone has the 2 women in Nosono. Evidence on some more. I'll be the Jumano Mare, Quaya, Omuna, Ebejia to Nebia Coso. Now, Cat Jitum, Etromo, Titacha ye, so Utia, Katia the Kreku Jitum, Omi and when him say. Or Jitum said Ghana football is about the 2 of them. Omumienu and they commanded the numbers. Omumienu the biggest football brands in Ghana. It's Ghana football without them. There are a lot of teams that try Ghana football without them. Omo Kasa, Ghana football try without you. Korone has no. Over me and Ukwana cost him 4. Ujimboli ye, Emani. I look in bed. Tia catch room. And then one of the things that FNG2 Korone has a name. And into who here crowd on me from meeting. No. Also, Omujitum say, Korone has me no Ghana football. Omunsam the crack. No care to Kreku. I know every president. No. Or a hearts of a boy. And no moon or the free. Or the Ababet to the team. Any year, no, then in the more Abe every president. No. It's only Omaka. They say Omina Jatum, as they say, Kotokonias, Enko Basse. Enko Basse, Ombe Jasa stands, we say, more money beam. And they say, I know the Omina Jatum. Very soon, the Ghana Premier League will be starting. Now, likely say, you started, your boy FA Cup now, you started league now. Ombe maybe I could 1 or 2 outstanding games. Because Kotoko and Benjamin Fire imagine say also Missy Poli. And Poli, you know, report say which is the match 6 match. Thursday 6 match, no holiday, no. And on base Santi. Well, yes, some kaka a free F no Kotoko consensus no. But rich.
Some na Ket and I know be Busa. Ket when you but Odrosafu the answer by say ne home faro. I say if
phone be your mom excuse me meeting.
Yes.
Yes, do suffer.
Yeah. And you're on
only penny be.
Yeah. I said the ambassador will be him. The FA decided that some of them should stay out.
Yes, every president no money now. Say Esco members be ne FA phone be omunya is on between.
Send Esco any Asia clubs no. Tonight Esco any Asia clubs. But Omudi can share your meeting answer.
Yes.
So Ket Moody decided say
the Ket no stress come so no general secretary and vice.
Now Omudi Asia
so stress do safone Benifoni be with more excuse kaka.
Because na decision if na take it they come on munya from. Near ti omudi nti meeting angaza no if no na starting with Sedeket who kind of na chaupa the personal chaupa because if the omudi kind of chaupa ba ama kotko ejitum na penkra any kotko management ejitum so ma chaupa na tum e chono a pa chau e kire de nti a ontimi ma kumase e be sisa bre ni na omuye na efe no catch on say at least more points na mo de buy no on safety and match day safety protocols no ya enhance no chamo e hona empanyifo no ba ko busam say na ya enhance mpodi na de kosi o pago new stadium no
wa manafo de no so ati
wa manafo my Royals park academy call do have see almost I take examples me answer nyina akere o say. And you can't say they are isolated cases because it was 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and last week they see Elmina no. And we think that further things should be done. Again, Chamo IGP Adjatum so by appointed one commander each region to be in charge of sports policing. That thing has not been done. And Chamo say yes, more raise your match day security protocols room near there. Again, yes, they say you call games are yabema away supporters at home supporters. Yen drummers are point no home very well. And I'll be on at the baby fan say me a supporter. And I chabu is supporters on Baba will be anchor red. But the panel free as well never. It will draw no check green, I am chamanana. na yɛdeɛ na wode differentiate obi a ɔyɛ kɔtɔkɔ supporter from the away supporter no. So all those modalities ought to be straight. Na ɛsɛ yɛyɛ straight no obi ate aseɛ na afei ɔmo salema clubs na ɛte aseɛ hɔ na kyamo GF no ɛde tum sɛ nkɛne league ne na yɛntimi mmɔ a FA Cup ne deɛ wosɛ dana FA ne ba Kumasi hyia kɔtɔkɔ no na ɔmo yɛ draw no so Accra tiki yɛmmɔ FA Cup no and kyamo deɛ medɛ ne sɛ biribi a kɔtɔkɔ ne has ka wɔ biara no ɔmo mmienu unanimous ɔmo mmienu ka ɔmo tipa mo a na ɔmo abɛka ansa de akyɛw mo sɛ dabi ewom sɛ FA Cup na no so yɛ ball. Now there's one point Nana Pinkra keeps telling them say ebia yɛmmɔ ball no ne yakobo but at this stage any baby e wono ebia engage the mood of supporters really na retaliation bia because na fe ye ka asem kese kyɛn ba ko na da yenim a yensu ho enwie no on the point anya say kotoko mobile has a mobile but at least yamma supporters no akoma nto mo yam kakra said be ya bibi nkosi akirema yensa nko stop ball ne say your calendar ye pentama kobo no na bibia say si na agisi jai ne yesa akɔhwɛ no so ekoka and when he said that na here say Keto Kreku eka chen say a point I want make it at that point chama wonu say they stopped discussing on Yankobo match that be ni no mujaye. So the meeting was inconclusive. Na you know aka che kusukore has some de ya mu statement boom. Eti ani amukwa mu release joint statement. And our representatives say see about ye more pobia na release statement aka. Mo so na mo free meet to mo so mbeti maka point to cry yet be enya hard because on football see about FA Cup see about league no oman conclude two teams no I catch them say omo de so maka they can't stop other teams from playing but games involving them at this stage sa enhanced security protocols no yeah they are two papers so but in practice ye nyanko edru e bi Ashanti region Emma IGP enyi say Christian Dusa na in charge of South Sports Police you know where afa no obeji briefing in fact chamonim say GFH letter koma CAF sanka CAF trainees police officers na yeyi omo as sports police commanders no and CAF say GF no request na mantem na omo nkrofo no be trainees until September and omo buki Ghana there no September no mbeba CAF and FIFA feel say yes we police now we police ni. But when it comes to sports policing, they are quite different from the normal policing, you know. Eti omo de omo men ebeba abe share police for no abe organize a seminar and all those things. Normal mo what you maybe as a police officer who are called training, a peace officer from football, you know. Enti no I dey GF virtual crat akwa but CAF catch omo say omo request number late but by September the CAF benya ho abe yes training. Enti chamo and football is a baby FA Cup and the baby ni nyina no mo ntia conclude GF be to date ba and discussions na course no baby o mo nyina agi tum ye kotoko demands bi o mo make now the FA promises sa VAT asem no they will take it up with the minister especially minister so I open up say are you ready unim say kotoko has a copy minister na o mo letter state on position no
yeah
it almost o mo kra minister na busa o mo when he met them about that. So they will go and begin to push it as the FA say, yes, sa tax now. And especially two teams don't go on a pool crowd. And ma Sansi can move Felicity or Musika. So they will go and push it. As some way in Sama, Kotore has a little crowd, so no Ubiso on Tiasia. And no Ketokreku, I can't some back what you say. On the or GDP say, Osha Obi Obe DGF president Zibia. On your house near. Into Offside, Dr. Nyaunya Utamakulu. Offside, Kwesi Nyantechi, who is a Kotoko fan of BNM. Now Utamakulu, they were has a Jumada as has chairman da. Ever busy the musical youth. Or no Keto Krikono Katom say, Ubi Obian son or has a folk boy. Eti a Kotoko has none who be interested in football. Eti Uyo Mufrima, Enye, but Ombakoso Asromo, say Omumakwai. A honor napping class actually say, Ukas Yamako as any as Yamia Mobo, Yan Casa. And somebody has Yam Fantoni, idea boy na. So Chamuenra, frank discussions, open discussions, and a course. Now answer me Messi from a minimum abono. Because up your meeting and Ra Okubias Kotoko, a year as a school. I'm not a squad, the Manacoso. Okay, say Ghana Bebo Sudan.
Maricho letter.
And I did as seven Kobusa calf say because of and a calf say okay, then on step it down. On step aside, not down. On step aside.
Yeah.
Possible conflict of interest in tea. Ya bobo na yeda dada. Omo platform no mo so no. Omo delete no. Oni general secretary ne FA president nyina aka say they should reinstate him. That's what they because oye elected member o. Ya to aba nya appointment o.
Channel share Ghana no so come.
Ya amfrese bia Christian Braso ko gina e contest me to no so aba. And it's a possible conflict of interest no. Se chamo ya twam o. World Cup qualifiers ya ni Sudan any group biem. AFCON ya kura ya nkobi. And there be a possibility waka say betuma say kushia. And you know they should reinstate him but me church say the messages no or chia no good morning onyabo no pe response maybe no matter blues it's something that is worrying him because he's also a representative of Asante Kotoko on the school and I hear said the last time from Solomon so bisan say mukwa football no monkoma mkujiri say me wa unkobi omumfa nka unti say point that SMP for a check his idea coach Kosiapiano omo yakwa be for so
okay yeah first interview yanko Benjamin Embra na quick one na Benjamin wait 1 minute
yes I read the cat why dey yemona baso omso ohene kura so usai a oyade to because we yade chairman we hwienyi yi absence nkrofo no a chairman yemo ban sa asembisia they should not be speaking on behalf of the FA. Yeah, Nkrofobi one more. Set meeting no or Okazen Nkrofobi mo meeting ni bi.
That's all excuse no.
Sa Nkrofo na susu jegu mu a omo inflate passion and yamanfo ebufuo no. Bi anka ket ho to na omra no. Na sa Nkrofo na no kasa no amaja no chairman enka ye west.
Yeah.
Kabe west. It's going forward anything be na relative to the FA. Especially those are extremely sensitive no. On fact ban to Nkrofobi say ba mo mamun can be mun kama no ntum. And one of the solutions are the sole responsibility of CAT and administration is they should ensure fair officiating. Problem akasieni nyina chairman bebre free oba o. Yara minimum for so Yakobo 3 points per chairman you say board and 3 points per a amount for investment, amount for business. It will be an investment. Be a for coach ka coach ni kabe se coach one you cry be 7,000 Ghana cedis a month or coach 7,000 or for place it your mukaye chairman the cost of set obetimi organize about just one match peno and yet kitwa and 6 minutes first kama o e your no ni bottom sika and or they run self football no be gina park so a enye ne bonimbo and they determine resource na ref be free baby and they be kire resource dia ke mamanfo ni bebre amanfo ni bebre and sa ref is na ye from execution as the sumamam koya adwuma no baby a boys na be ani braba aba be duru no we are not mompa is being see we will not encourage it. But baby a wajapade on chama hono akoma wo nti obi a investment now be say investment na o money bebre wo so me say referee ade abetimi dia ball ho ban it's when you go to the pitch and you become very very fair even the home team na wo lose no enhu say wo lose failure ya no man for mo so anko referees no so but the na no the penalty referee ko yi say 180 policemen at the venue now, 180 policemen, and is very difficult for them. Very difficult for them. And when you're not very fair, now say class in dinner, they ensure will be a base safe. Chairman, the safety would not come. Everyone who wants to go to fairness and justice. Quotation what to say
equal rights and justice.
Okay, younger gentlemen, we have heard some no. Now, yeah, they are Kenyan Aban, of course. And some are not so bad. And Pagos in Dumnum, Elmina Sharks and some no, Elmina charges some people. Police wants watching. Elmina Sharks, one of their officials. Now, Pagos in Dum say, Onkophobia almost share all blacks for almost share Elmina Sharks, Jesse. I said that attacking referees now. Pick pictures and images police for them friend no so from in fact in same p awie no catch evidence so do no mo pena mo van go fa baby a mo mra so direct now you mo face you mo eti enya asem geto ni nyina ho se wa ye de eba ye go genjemara so ye wi are say e dia cancel atwas